The late 19th and early 20th century saw widespread panic among white Americans over white slavery, a term referring to the forced prostitution of white women. This reflected a mixture of different fears of the time. White slavery is a phrase with a long history and constantly changing meaning. In the first half of the 19th century, it referred to indentured servitude. Amid increasing industrialization in the second half of the 19th century, the meaning shifted to refer to wage labor. Factories, including textile and clothing factories, were becoming major employers of poor white people. Factory work employed many, but paid poorly. Look at this cartoon from Puck magazine in 1905 titled, "Will the White Slave Have a Lincoln?" depicting a man labeled independent labor being whipped while tied to a post labeled organized tyranny. Note the burning factory in the background. Chapter 12 of Unbroken Chains describes the change in focus from labor to morality.